don't really consider myself to be that creative. I don't think that I'm good at sketching. I don't really understand how to play music. I also don't understand how to be that creative in worlds like Minecraft or Terraria outside of a typical mud house. I can certainly understand the concepts of exploration and discovery, but when it comes to sitting down and physically creating things, I just don't have that much to physically make, since I'm more of a copycat where I can look at something or hear something and simply replicate it. So when I was drawn to Core Keeper, a creative sandbox survival game that compelled me to be more creative, I was pleasantly surprised by how engrossed I became. It felt like it provided something that Terraria and Minecraft heavily lacked for me. I think it might have been the lack of simplicity. I wouldn't say that Core Keeper is something new and huge. It offers a little diversity when it comes to weapons and tools currently. It takes a design that we all know well and breathes more life into it. While I recognize that playing these games with a large group of friends is much more enjoyable, I wouldn't say that I have that privilege. So if you are like me and you don't have anybody to play these games with, don't worry, because playing alone is just as enjoyable and engaging. It's as if you were to merge the features of Terraria and Minecraft and then add in a nice touch of visual flair and quality of life to pull out the world's design a little bit more, such as the background textures, bloom, fireflies, and lighting to really help make everything stand out. It's a very calming sensation that washes over you when you pass through one of these zones or create one for yourself. While the game itself can be played for many hours depending on your ability to explore, develop, and progress, I found myself pulled more into the base building and its features rather than fighting any of the number of bosses and creatures that you may encounter in the depths. This could be setting up your minion farms, animal pens, crafting areas and storage to fishing areas, automation, and the lengthy sections of railway to assist you in exploring the world's extraordinarily deep tunnels and much more. I'd like to say that the game also reminded me of RuneScape and its leveling system, where you spend a very long time doing a specific task and you will eventually raise your level in that skill. You then gain access to levels for specific traits which allow you to do specific things more effectively. The peaceful soundtrack does an excellent job of pulling you into a very comfortable paradise with each biome that you pass through. Personally, I love the OST for the nature biome. What I loved about the gameplay was nothing here felt overly complicated. Everything was pretty straightforward. You are entrusted with exploring the depths of this huge underground world in search of wealth, resources, and bosses to help break the seals on the core in the center of the world so that you can be reunited with your friends who you've been separated from up above. Mining thousands of walls, discovering hidden alcoves with riches, or encountering new beasts and biomes is a fascinating feeling. It motivates you to discover more, especially when you come across a location that you should not have access to but are able to find a way inside despite being undergeared and underleveled on a quest to find a chest containing a stronger weapon or gear that will help you advance to the next levels faster. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's providing you with numerous opportunities to approach different tasks and goals from various perspectives. If you want to progress through the game simply by building the base, you can. If you want to simply explore and find treasures and gear, you also can, alongside giving the player the freedom to play the game that they purchased the way that they want without feeling like they're being punished for it. If you're looking for a new sandbox survival game that can be played alone or with friends while maintaining its charm, then Core Keeper is a beautifully minimalistic world to explore with 50 hours of gameplay on average to complete the primary objective and many hundreds of hours more to explore the hidden bosses, be a little bit more creative with your mind, and extra content that is constantly being released with quality of life updates and added content over time.